I didn't even hand him the keys yet. Hands me over a check, and he's like, here you go, bro. Actually, all right, that's a little better. I'm gonna call this my Ty Lopez angle, man. Welcome to my garage. It's a little colder than I thought it'd be outside, man. What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another video. We're gonna do a little story time, but just in case any authorities are watching or any government body, this is all actually fictional. Everything I'm about to say in this video is fake. Nothing's real, all right? Just a made-up story that I came up with the other day. So without further ado, this is how I fucking scammed the shit out of a dealership for almost $100,000. Not really scammed. I'd say finessed. You finagled, maybe is the proper term to use it, but let's just get into it, man. Let's a year and a half ago, let's throw it back. Caught myself a damn near dream car. It's a 2017 AMG GTS, and it's amazing. It's silver, the interior is red. It's literally a dream. It was like everything I've been working for the past, like, what, I'm 23 now. I got a part-time job for the first time when I was 15, like 8 years, right? That car right there, the embodiment of just hard work, baby, dedication, blood, sweat, tears. Long story short, I have a full video on what the fuck happened to it. You can click it up there, but after, I don't drive it for more than like a month or two. Unfortunately, I get into a little accident that's no fault of my own. The other driver doesn't take fault for it, whatever. I have to fix it myself. No one can find out what's wrong with it, so I'm forced with, like, do I keep this hunk of metal and hopefully I can fix it, or find a shop that can fix it? Or the car market's going crazy right now. Should I just sell it, not report any damage or anything, and then hopefully we can just get this off to some sucker? So that's that's kind of what my mentality is like. But a homie tells me, he's like, yo, you probably shouldn't sell it private party because you might get fucked. Like, you'll probably go to like maybe a lawsuit or something, even though they might not be able to prove that I knew something was wrong. Because truth be told, I don't even know if anything's wrong with it to this day. Like, I got told so many different things that I was like, fuck it. But he was right. I didn't want to deal with the headache, and like I kind of didn't want to screw somebody over, because at the end of the day, like, if I would have sold it to a person, that person's gonna be upset, and like, even if they don't get anything from me, like, it's still a big headache. Like, just don't even want to deal with that. Don't want to screw over a nice other Mercedes enthusiast. So I'm like, you know what, fuck that. Let's see if we can get one of those instant car offers. And like I said, the car market has been going crazy for the past year. I think this past February was the first month since the pandemic started where car prices went down in price, which is actually insane. I'm searching. I got a pretty good deal on the car. I don't know if I said it already. I bought the car, all taxes, everything paid, all fees out the door for $72,500. Right? A GTS, it was a clean Carfax. It only had like 20-something thousand miles. It was a beauty. Like, I got a fucking amazing deal on it, to be honest with you. So I'm just looking for more than like 75 or 76, because I had to get new wheels and tires. I had to get an alignment on the car. I had to get a new like rear axle. So that all costed like, all in all, like $2-3 grand. So I didn't want to lose money on it, right? So I'm entering the VIN, like, no, it's clean, you know what I mean? No problems with it. It drives like, you know, drives like a dream. And I'm getting a couple offers, 65, 68, 70. I get a 75, and I'm like, you know what I mean? It's kind of chill. And then all of a sudden, right, it takes a couple weeks to do all this, right? So it's not just all one day. I'm like weeks of just like either listing it or trying to see what the prices are fluctuating, because they're fluctuating every single day. Trying to go to other cities, maybe I can get it towed there or something and we can sell it. But like, I find a place that offers me damn close to fucking $90,000 for it, and I'm like, holy fuck. And I'm like, yes. Like, I clicked, like, it's like a big take offer button, and I'm like, click, like, yeah, fuck yeah. I get the email. They're like, yo, we got an offer for you. We got a check written for you. All you got to do is come by, drop the car off. We're gonna do an inspection on it, and then we'll get you the check. And I was like, fuck. Like, I knew they were gonna inspect it, but I was really thinking, and I was like, how good is this place? So I looked up reviews for it online, and I almost exclusively saw bad reviews. Like, every single person was like, I bought a car from here and it was fucking broken. I bought a car and it was blah, blah, blah. And I was like, let's go. Like, they're fucking, they might just be like a complete bullshit dealership. So I was like, all right, they fucked people over before. I don't really feel too bad about it. Let's just see what happens. I pull up, the car is like drivable. They see me drive up, like there's like a crew of like an employee crew or something, and they all see me and they're like, hey, they come out and they're like, this is a nice car, man. And I bring out the camera and they're like, oh, you're a YouTuber and all this stuff. And we get to talking, and they're real cool, right? They're real chill. I'm getting a good sense for the environment and everything. Like, this is dope. It's starting to rain here, by the way, so I gotta finish up this story soon. I'm there and doing the paperwork and everything. First of all, they told me it was only gonna be like 30 minutes. They were like, 30-minute inspection, you're in and out, we give you a check, and then you on with your day. I think I got there at like 1, and they close at 5, and I was there until they closed, doing nothing, literally just waiting, dick in my hand, and I was like, yo. Then it became 5 o'clock, sun's starting to go down, and I'm like, I'm not trying to be a Karen, right? I hate being a Karen, but I'm like, yo guys, like, you told me it would take like 30 minutes. I've been here for 4 hours, so like, what's going on? And they're like, truthfully, bro, we're waiting on like a manager to like approve the transaction or something, but I don't think he's coming today. And as soon as I said that, I just made a face, and I was like, and they're like, wait, but we could probably just like, you know, I could maybe call him and then authorize this transaction and we're okay. And then I'm thinking, and I'm like, wait, they haven't inspected the car yet. I'm like, I just dropped my attitude and everything. I was like, okay, yeah, completely understand. Like, take your time. I get it. You know what I mean? Like, take your time, bro. They do a little phone call, yada, yada, yada. He comes back with a fat motherfucking check. I didn't even hand him the fucking keys yet. Hands me over a check, and he's like, here you go, bro. Just like sign this, that, whatever, and then you're all good to go. Just hand over the keys. And I was like, okay, bet. Like, I didn't even think twice about it. I was like, bet, bro, here you go. Instant that he handed me that check and like we shook hands, dude, I can't even describe the feeling that like came off of my shoulders. They probably went on like a fucking crazy test drive or something, and then in the morning the manager is like, wait, something's wrong with this car. Like, what did y'all do? Oh yeah, and I forgot to mention this part too. I sold the car with the like bullshit wheels that I got on there. I still have the factory original OEM wheels, which go for like 800 a pop or something like that, and I feel like that's on the low end. I've seen them go for like 1,000, 1,500, but one of them is scratched, so I don't know, but I still have those, so another W. Sorry, dealership. Although I will say it is kind of an L. At the end of the day, if I would have kept that car and it just nothing would have happened, and I never would have had this, and I would have, honestly, the channel probably would be a little bit bigger. The GTS is a sick car, but the cheapest GTS price is like fucking $100,000 right now or something. Like, oh, the feds are looking for someone. But yeah, if none of this would have happened, then I would have just had like probably a ballin' YouTube channel, a tricked out GTS. I would have been able to sell it right now for way more, but I guess life just doesn't happen like that. Real fucked up. So you could say I, you know, scammed or finessed or finagled a little dealership. I sold them a broken ass car, which probably should have been worth like half of what they gave me, but I did check the VIN number recently and they did sell it off to someone else. So like they made their profit for a decent little margin too. They sold it for more than they bought it for. So I'm sorry. Someone got fucked. That's the only bad part about this, is that someone along the way, the dealership probably made money on it. Someone probably bought that car and got fucked or something, bro. But listen, this is all a hypothetical story anyway, completely fictional. Didn't even happen, bro. I've never even had a GTS. Remember to not lie, be truthful. Karma's gonna get you, and don't be like me. I am not a role model. I love you. Thanks for being here. Peace.